Hello everybody and welcome to my review on the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. Hopefully I hope to get a hands-on review shortly on this phone. So here we have a few pictures of the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. We'll be now getting into sort of their design and what my opinion on their design is. So this is the front. I rather like the front of the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. They feel quite nice in the hand with the curvature and with the thinness. It sort of makes up for the rather large screen that they both have, and we'll be talking about that slightly later on. Here we have the back of both. The back isn't my favourite part of them. I mean, I don't particularly like the antennae on the back showing. It does look very like it's been sort of copied from the HTC One and HTC One M8. However, it doesn't really spoil it. But I think if they wouldn't have put them on the outside, it would have looked a lot nicer. Here we have the three colours that it comes in. It comes in space grey, gold and white, and silver and white, and it's space grey and black. So, of course, all three colours look quite nice in the phone. However, my favourite would have to be the space grey and black. It's just my opinion on that, and it's my personal preference. Of course, we see there we have the camera and the True Tone flash, and we'll be talking about that a little later on. Of course, here looking at screen sizes now. We have the iPhone 5S coming in with a 4-inch screen, which was a decent size screen, I suppose. It was still rather small, and Apple were always very hesitant to come out with a very large screen, as they on their iPhone as they have now with the iPhone 6 Plus. So then the iPhone 6 we're going up slightly bigger by 0.7 of an inch to 4.7 inch, which is a rather large screen then, of course. And then we're jumping up almost an inch from the iPhone 6 to the iPhone 6 Plus with a large screen of a 5.5 inch screen size. So that is, of course, a rather large screen and very nice, of course, for great detailed reading. Of course, Apple have come up with this thing, I forget the name, where you double tap the home screen button and it brings the screen halfway down, or it brings everything halfway down the screen on both phones, that is, and it makes it a lot easier to press the things at the top of the screen. Now moving on to thickness, here we have the iPhone 5S, and it comes in with a 7.6mm thick body. Then we go on to the iPhone 6, and it has a 6.9mm, which is quite thin, and it's rather nice actually to hold in the hand. Then we have the iPhone 6 Plus, and it's a 7.1mm thick body, which is a rather thin for the size of the phone for a 5.5 inch screen. However, it is really, of course, nice to hold in the hand. There's a lot of people have been talking about it bending. That may happen but it's very unlikely, and it may happen where the buttons are, because that is an indented part of the body. Then moving on now swiftly to the specs of the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. Both of them have a choice. You can choose whether you want a 16GB, a 64GB, or 128GB memory. Now this, of course, it comes with cost, so the higher the gigabytes, the more the phone costs. So the iPhone 6 has a 4.7-inch screen, but it's a LED backlit widescreen with multi-touch display with IPS technology. It has a 1334 by 750 750 pixel resolution at 326 pixels per inch, which is a rather decent size or decent pixel density. Then the iPhone 6 Plus has a 5.5-inch LED backlit widescreen multi-touch display with IPS technology. It has a higher pixel resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels, and then a 401 pixel per inch density, which where we were talking about the Nexus 6 and a possibility of a 498 pixels per inch, which is a bit higher than this, quite a lot higher than the iPhone 6 Plus. However, it depends if that will happen. We don't really know yet. It has Apple's A8 chip with a 64-bit, and it has Apple M8 motion compressor. The new 8-megapixel iSight camera. It's an 8-megapixel back-facing camera. It has octuple image stabilization on the iPhone 6 Plus. It has the True Tone Flash sapphire crystal lens cover, as we were talking about earlier. It protrudes a little from the body, which of course they had to give it a nice strong lens cover to protect it from any bashes against a hard surface. Improved face detection, and it has up to 43 megapixel panorama, so you can shoot nice big panoramas now. The burst mode and timer mode, they have added that in as a feature. The video recording is 1080p HD video recording, which it isn't 4K, but it's a rather nice, sharp video recording. It, of course, has the True Tone Flash as well, and it can record in slow motion, which is a new feature and rather nice, of 120 FPS or 240 FPS. You can have time-lapse videos where you can take hours and put it into minutes of video footage. It also has the cinematic video stabilization, and it has a continuous autofocus during video. It can take still photos while recording, and it has improved face detection. You can also zoom, and with the larger megapixel camera, you can have better zoom whilst taking video. Here we have, now on the front of it, we have a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, and it also comes with Touch ID. Now we're moving on to the battery life of the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. The iPhone 6 has a battery talk time of up to 14 hours on 3G. It has a standby time of up to 10 days. It has internet use of up to 10 hours on 3G, up to 10 hours on 4G, and it has up to 11 hours on Wi-Fi, which is of course very good battery life. It has video playback of up to 11 hours and audio playback of up to 50 hours. Of course, now these are rather long and rather large claims. It's hard to know if they will be exactly true, but hopefully they're very nice. Long time period of battery life. Then of course we have the iPhone 6 Plus. It of course has a larger battery because it has a larger shell, and it has a talk time of up to 24 hours on 3G, a standby time of up to 16 days, internet use on all 3G, 4G and Wi-Fi is 12 hours, and the video playback of up to 14 hours, audio playback of up to 80 hours, which is of course rather long. iOS 8, Apple's new iOS 8, comes pre-shipped with it, and it's very nice to use, and it's a very nice operating system, and it has a nano SIM, so if you don't have a nano SIM, of course that's something that you need to look into. Now moving on, we have the price of the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. Now the iPhone 6 comes in a price range for the 16 gigabytes of £539, and then the 128 gigabytes is £699, and I believe that the 64 gigabytes is £100 or £619. Then we have the iPhone 6 Plus. It starts at £619, and that's for the 16 gigabyte version. Then the 128 gigabyte version is £789, and I also believe that the 64 gigabyte version is £699. So of course you're getting a larger screen, but it does come at a price, and a larger battery life, but it also comes at a price. So here we have just a few, a collage of photos that were throughout this, some of the photos that were throughout this video. That's my review on the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't watched any of my other videos, please do so. And as I said at the start, I do hope to get a hands-on review on the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus very shortly. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.